In Henderson County, crews are focusing on getting rid of dead leaves and logs fueling the Poplar Drive brush fire.
In an update today, firefighters say they sent a drone last night to identify heat sources to put out. Crews say the fire is now 15% contained and covers more than 430 acres. Firefighters are now planning a burnout operation tomorrow, meaning they plan to burn 2 acres on Kryles Creek Road in order to control fire lines in that area. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Crews on the ground working to put out the fire are also putting their health at risk. That's according to fire and medical professionals.
Our Rashad Williams is live in Henderson County with more. Rashad.
Well, Nigel, I think we all know anytime you're dealing with a fire, you run the risk of being exposed to a lot of smoke and a lot of harmful chemicals. It may just be hard to realize how dangerous that can actually be. So according to the North Carolina Fire Service, crews have been working around the clock 24/7, 2 teams split into 2 separate shifts. Tryon Deputy Fire Chief Josh Connell says his crews have been in the midst of all of the action, working alongside several other departments to fully contain the fire. He says the wind has made a real difference in the amount of smoke exposure his guys have experienced over the last few days.
And there was a lot of fuel burning, a lot of acreage burning, so there was a lot of smoke, and it would quickly change direction and cloud out the guys working on the line.
Not only from a first responder perspective, but let's shift to a medical perspective. Now, a doctor we spoke with from Prisma Health says negative effects on the body really comes down to a key factor here, the type of smoke you're exposed to and the length of time that you're exposed to it.
With the increased particulates that you see in smoke exposures with fires, can irritate the linings of the lungs. Long exposures can also increase risk potentially of cancer down the road, depending on what's in the smoke that's being released.
In addition to that, Dr. Pennington says exposure to smoke can lead to coughing and shortness of breath. But when you look at cancer as a risk, the North Carolina Firefighter Alliance says all firefighters face a 9% higher rate of a cancer diagnosis than the general population, going on to say that firefighters also face a 14% higher mortality rate due to long-term exposures to smoke and harmful chemicals. Live in Henderson County, Rashad Williams, WYFF News 4.
Rashad, thank you. Now let's talk about that. In addition to the smoke and fires, I mean, this is something we've been dealing with for a while. There's dry brush on the ground, and the air, there's smoke.
Yeah, that's right. And really, I think everyone has their fingers crossed for some rain. Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice is here. Chris, when will we see that rain?
Well, Friday's the first widespread chance. That's going to be the good news here. And there's a chance it spreads into more than just Friday, including Saturday and Sunday. I've got impact days to show you in just a moment. Satellite radar looking like we have here lately. Completely clear, not a cloud in the sky. We've enjoyed warm temperatures as well. It's been in the 80s today, tying or breaking records depending on where you're at. And those winds are out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour, making for a mild night. 74 in Greenville, 68 in Asheville. Spartanburg's at 72. Downtown Greenville right now at 74 degrees. The humidity is inching up, which is certainly great news for those fires. Let me show you the 12-hour forecast as you're out and about, only slowly cooling down. It'll be a mild night tonight, way warmer than we should be this time of the year. We should be down in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Impact days begin Friday and go through Saturday and Sunday. Though it will not be raining every second of the day, it'll be considerably cloudy and more cooler than we've been here lately. And it'll be raining at times. You'll want to plan for that as you have outdoor activities. Up to 1 inch will be possible, and we need it. I'll show you the brand new timing to help you plan your outdoor activities in just a few minutes.